Good morning, afternoon or evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, continues to offer valuable lessons for our modern lives. Today, we will delve into the 6 main Stoic lessons that can transform the way we live. Stoicism teaches us to understand what is within our control, to live in accordance with virtue, to accept fate, to appreciate the present, to control our emotions, and to apply these lessons in our daily lives. Each lesson acts as a lens that allows us to see the world more clearly and live with greater authenticity. 1. Understanding what is controllable. The first lesson of Stoicism is understanding what is within our control and what is not. Imagine that we are the captains of a ship, and our control extends only to the helm, while the wind and the sea are beyond our influence. This means we cannot control the weather, the actions of others, or the past, but we can control our choices and attitudes. This idea is encapsulated in the famous quote by Epictetus: "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." Its relevance is profound because by internalizing this lesson, we can avoid unnecessary worries, anxieties, and stresses, concentrating our energy on what truly matters. 2. Living in accordance with virtue. The second lesson of Stoicism invites us to live in accordance with virtue, encompassing the pursuit of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Imagine virtue as the north on our moral compass, guiding our choices and actions. Virtue is not an abstract concept, it is a practical guide for ethical action. Our lives gain meaning when we seek to be wise in our decisions, courageous in the face of challenges, just in our interactions, and moderate in our desires. Let's look at historical figures like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, who embodied Stoic virtue in their lives and inspired generations. 3. Acceptance of fate. The third lesson, often encapsulated in the concept of amor fati, loving one's fate, invites us to accept what we cannot change. Imagine life as a river flowing, and our role is to swim with the current rather than against it. Stoics remind us that, in many cases, we cannot control the events that affect us. However, we can control our responses. Let's look at historical examples, such as Seneca's courage in facing his exile, and contemporary examples of people who apply amor fati in their lives, finding strength and peace in accepting their fate. 4. Appreciation of the present. The fourth lesson invites us to fully embrace the present, rather than overly worrying about the past or the future. Imagine life as a unique experience, with each moment being a gift to be cherished. To cultivate this appreciation, we turn to practices such as mindfulness and gratitude. Mindfulness helps us tune into the present moment, allowing us to experience life to the fullest. Gratitude reminds us to value the small things that often go unnoticed. 5. Emotional control. The fifth lesson addresses the control of our emotions, especially the negative ones, through self-examination and reason. Picture your emotions as the helm of a ship. When they are uncontrolled, the destination becomes uncertain. We will examine practical strategies that Stoics use to deal with emotions like anger, fear, and sadness. Emotional control doesn't mean suppressing emotions but responding to them in a more balanced way. This leads to healthier relationships, sound decision-making, and a calmer mind. 6. Daily practice. To incorporate Stoicism into your daily life, consider keeping a gratitude journal where you record things you are thankful for. Another practice is reflecting on your daily actions in light of virtue. Assess whether your choices align with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Applying Stoicism means not only understanding these lessons but also living them. We will discuss how to apply these lessons in common situations, such as facing setbacks, making ethical decisions, and maintaining healthy relationships. In summary, we have explored 6 Stoic lessons: control, virtue, acceptance, the present, emotions, and practice. Each of these lessons offers a unique approach to a more meaningful and balanced life. As we conclude, I want to encourage you not just to absorb these lessons but to incorporate them into your daily lives. Stoicism is a living philosophy, and its practical application can lead to genuine transformation. I appreciate everyone for their attention and willingness to explore these lessons with me. Now, I open the floor for questions and discussions. If you have any questions or comments, I'm here to help. For those who wish to deepen their knowledge of Stoicism, I recommend exploring books, websites, study groups, and communities dedicated to this philosophy. There is a vast treasure trove of Stoic wisdom waiting to be discovered. Thank you once again for sharing this time with me. I hope these Stoic lessons enrich your lives and inspire you to live with greater authenticity and wisdom. Until next time.